Very nice. All right, now I'd like to see with your hand at your waist.
Here?
Yes. So you might have to say twirl, right? But that's
Yes.
the start here, because I'd like to get you off that fucking hand. By now you should be off it.
And I had thought about that. I was actually with my other boy down, which doesn't matter. I found that this got a lot of wrapping.
Yeah.
So I was healing him like this.
Okay.
And I was thinking that with him I may do the same.
Are
but
you-
I'm not fixed.
But it looks like you'd be hitting his head. It's okay?
It's,
Because
yeah.
with my little dog, I can have my hands on, but with my big dog, I keep smacking him.
But I'm not,
We'll
fixed
look at
yet.
it.
We're not even to that
Okay.
point where,
So heel him like just the right, hand at your waist, and then but do send for a twirl. All right, good. Twirl, get it. Go. Good, will work. You can see this before Jim is about to start. Right, so we're going to prevent it. Before he has a chance, 2 steps send it. Don't even give him a chance to come forward because he's starting. I already saw it happening.
Yes.
Get him back. So it's 1 step, twirl, get it. Twirl, get it. But let's get your hand up where you got it. Good boy. Go. Now, perfect. Good timing. Very nice.
Great.
Good job. And go right back. There you go. You're not just, yeah, you just go. Now twirl, get it. Good job. Not even bother with all that setup. He doesn't need it. He's so precise. Just go. There you go. Go. There you go. And send him. Yes. Very nice.
So I see what you're saying. Just before he even gets a chance to do it, just get him into the twirl.
Because what will happen is, he'll memorize it. At 1.5 steps twirl. Then you take 2 steps. He was already ready. He holds himself up. Now you send him after 2 steps. Then after 3 steps. It'll go fast.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Now get your waist. Turn. There, that was lovely. That was really good. So you can get 1 more step.
Okay. Give him.
You go right into it.
Yeah.
Involve the step. Go. Good. Twirl. There you go. Okay, good. Now I'm going to change it slightly. I want you to do the same thing, but this time instead of twirl, you're going to make a left turn. You can think about it for a sec. Twirl and left turn are related.
Yes.
So now it's going to be heel, left turn instead of twirl. Now twirl. Get it.
Yes. Yeah, Kamal had me do the twirl prior to the left turn to get his hind end.
Same thing.
Okay. So you want me to heel, left turn, twirl, get it.
Yes.
And hand it to my waist?
Yes, sir. 1, 2, left.
Whoops.
Reward, doesn't matter, doesn't
Good boy,
matter,
get
doesn't
it.
matter. You screw up, dog. That's not important for this dog, because this is a hard-working dog. It's very important if you have a fragile dog. You screw up, give them a cookie every single time. Because otherwise they think they did something wrong. Because they just think things, it's always my fault. Left turn. Twirl.
Yeah.
Yeah! Good job, Daddy.
Good boy.
Good job. Do a couple more like that. Get a little patterning going in. And go. Don't start from a halt. Left turn. Twirl. Get it. Nice. Okay.
Get.
1 more like that. Left turn. Twirl. Good job. Okay, now we're going to add a right turn. We're going to bait him. So. Now it's going to be forward.
Yeah.
See, now you have to like twister, right? So it's forward, left turn, right turn, twirl. Yeah. So now you're doing a stair step, if that makes it.
Yes. Okay, left turn.
Keep
right
keep his feet under him. Let him think about it. You're having a good time. Left turn, right turn, twirl. Get it. Ha-ha. Stop, didn't we? Just see him start to accelerate. Don't accelerate.
Good boy. Get it. Good. Get
Left turn, right turn,
it.
twirl.
Get it. Yes.
See, Dad's got the timing. That makes this much easier. Some dogs would have twirled, pulled his hair out, taken his clothes off, and got the toy all in about time that the owner had started their first step. If you got a dog like this, you have to be pretty quick because you got to be ahead of them, right? They're not easy. Same thing, but go ahead. You can now you have options. You can use twirl or left turn. After right turns, you'll always want to follow it up with a control move.
Yes.
So control move, because that's where you're going to run into problems, not on the left, right? So
No.
that's fine. So now we're going to do right turn, twirl. Then when he thinks he's got that down, that won't take too long. Then it's going gonna be right turn, twirl. Then it's gonna be right turn, halt, you know? So
Right.
it's just in tiny spaces, move fast, don't bother with setups and halts, train those separately, they're not important. The reason is I want him excited.
Yeah.
And training in this way allows him to learn how to work correctly when he's excited. If you put a lot of control on it, it will teach him how to work under control, but as soon as you open up, he's gonna lose control. So
Yes, that's a
let's
good point.
train
Yeah.
for the fact that you're gonna lose control.
Right.
Because what's gonna happen when you go in the ring, he's gonna be excited, he's gonna be happy, he's gonna start to pump up. If he does not practice correct work when he's pumped up, you're gonna struggle.
Because that's what I was noticing. He's very good when I train him alone. I took him to a few matches, and just, he just loses it.
Sure. So we're gonna cause it. So really what you're doing is you're inducing edge and energy and enthusiasm so that you can show him that it's not going to work for him, basically, right? So when you heel one really slowly and then you go, hurry, get your toy, like that, what the dog does is goes, Daddy's getting me all excited, and then it's gonna come down, right? So it's exactly, if you think back, are you a crossover trainer?
Yes.
Okay, great. So if you think back to the old days where we kind of cranked on dogs for everything, it's exactly the same. We would induce errors so that we could correct them. So we intentionally, you go fast and then you halt so that you can haul off on the dog, right? It's the same. You're gonna do exactly the same behavior. You're gonna induce the error so that you can show him, I'm gonna go really fast, I'm gonna halt, and I'm gonna spin you. It's the same.
It is.
And if you think that way, it'll help, because then you can draw on everything you already knew and just change it.
Actually, well, and I do, because instead of like a pop, I use the pocket hand
Exactly.
instead. So I've already replaced everything.
You're on your way. Now, the one thing I would say about the pocket hand is I don't have any dog on pocket hand more than 6 or 8 weeks. It's gone. If I'm still using it after that, I really need, because to me, pocket hand is about muscle memory. I need the dog to learn how all of this feels. Once they know how it feels, it's time for them to take responsibility. And when you use the pocket hand, you're taking responsibility. So at this point, I would use it as a correction, right? If I'm offering you the pocket hand, it's because you're not taking responsibility, right? So we're healing, you get back there. Good, that's right, that's where I wanted you, way back there, that's right. Can you do it on your own? No, I'll reward you. But at this point, if you have to use pocket hand, no toy. Because the reason you're using pocket hand is because you didn't take responsibility.
And see, that's a very good point, because with him, I had to use the pocket hand for an extensive period of time because he would either drop his head.
I remember that.
He was way ahead.
Yes.
And I do
yes.
have the same problem with, say, Bruce and Joanne with the Border Collies,
Yep.
because they are the same way.
Yes.
And we've had a hard time weaning it because they don't want to take their responsibility.
Yes.
They want to.
Exactly, yeah. So separate out the issues and make sure that when you're using it, I mean, I wouldn't care for the rest of your life. You said, and now we're working on head position and body awareness. I have no problem with that, bringing my hand down and doing that. But I'm not working on healing. I'm working on head position and body awareness. When I'm working on healing, it is your job. Now, if I have to correct you with pocket hand, that's fine, but I sure as heck won't follow that up with a reward. So if the issue was that I went into a fast and then I followed it up with a slow, the first time I'm teaching it, right? So we're healing. Great. Good dog. Good dog. Look at you. Very good. You try so hard. No reward. Because I did the work, not the dog. Now the next time, if I do exactly the same thing and I help them twice, and on the third time they see me pull up and they pull up, yeah, they get rewarded for that. Then after that, it's like, okay, now that I've shown you the game, now you only get rewarded if I don't have to help you. If I'm dealing with fragile dog, I make all kinds of exceptions. Because then it's all about, are you happy? Go, I'll give you a cookie for that too. Yeah, I said sit, you lay down, but you did it so happy. I'll give you a cookie for that too. Right. Not rich. Right? The other thing you want to be thinking about, right circles will induce forging.
Yeah.
Good, so we'll
I
be
saw
using
your
them.
blog on that, and I didn't get that move, so I'm
Oh,
sorry.
good, we'll play with that. No, that's great then, we'll play with it. Okay, so stuttering. So I have to think about which blog, because there are thousands of them now, but anyway, this, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. I don't remember what I said in the blog, so when I post, I'll say something.
You said, because what I would do a lot is do left views, and I think you said left views, you didn't like to do that.
Yeah, because they accelerate out of them. It's almost like, wait for it, wait, now I get to go. That's how I feel, right? So I prefer pulling sideways. Can you go ahead and heel sideways? Okay, so great. So now what I want you to do is start on the right circle, and then pull, go, pull,